Hey there, horse girl. How are you? I hope you've had an amazing week. And I'm excited today. We are going to do 3 practices that will be on our mat and all down. So no standing in our practice today. Just really nice, easy going. So let's go ahead and get started. So closing the eyes down, taking a nice, nourishing, deep breath in. Relaxing the belly and the pelvic floor as the breath comes in, filling up the lung space, and then easily just letting that breath go. But as you do, can you pull up energy from the root, from the ground? Exhaling all the air out. And then on the inhale, release the belly, release the pelvic floor, release the hips. And then on the exhale, bring everything up out of the ground as you're exhaling. Inhale, let everything just relax. Relaxing the belly out, relaxing the lungs, relaxing the shoulders as you breathe in. And then exhale, pulling energy up through the root, up through the belly, up through the spine, the back of the neck. Awesome. Start to blink the eyes open a little bit. And we're going to lay down on our back. So getting comfortable, laying down on our backs. We will bring our feet down to the ground. Our knees will stay bent. Our arms will come out to the side. If you need to, you can grab a hold of the side of the mat. Walk the heels so that you can almost touch them, or you can touch them with the tips of your fingers. So some people aren't quite as flexible, and that's okay, but try to get your heels as close to your fingertips. And the knees are going to stay over the ankles as we roll those hips up towards the sky. So pressing down with the feet. The tailbone's going to feel like it's coming towards the shins. We're just going to rise up. And if you want to, you can clasp the hands under the arms, tucking in the shoulders. Do not turn your head from one side to the other here. So keep a really straight head, straight spine, looking up towards the ceiling. Continue to put pressure into those feet, bringing the hips up towards the ceiling. Take 3 nice deep breaths here. And on that last breath, untwine the fingers, start to sink those hips back down towards the mat, towards the ground. Slowly, slowly. Bring the knees to touch, so walk the feet out towards the side of the mat. Just taking a breath here, closing the eyes down. And if that felt really good to you, I'll encourage you to try one more. So walk the feet back in, planting the feet down, preparing the hips to rise up. So really putting a lot of pressure into the feet, allowing the hips and the pelvis to come up towards the sky. Slowly bringing them up with an inhale. The hands will come underneath the body if that feels good. Walking the shoulders to support the heart. Keep pressing into those feet, feeling the hips come up. And when you get to the point where you can no longer come up, take 3 deep breaths. And on the third exhale, start to bring the body down slowly, slowly. Feeling those hips finding their way to the ground easily. Walking the feet out, hands can come up, knees fall in. Take one breath here. Great job. Then we'll cross our ankles and we'll just rock and roll. So rolling out the back, and on the third roll, we'll come all the way up to sitting. Good job. And from here, we are going to come to all fours. Planting the hands down, making sure our hands are nice and wide. We're going to walk the feet back to plank position. Lengthening the spine, tucking in that lower belly. We're going to bring the right hand into the center of the mat. We're going to roll over to the sides of our feet. And you can stack the feet on top of each other, coming onto the long edge of the outside of the right foot. Then coming up all the way, bringing the hips up towards the ceiling, a big side plank. You can look up if it feels good to you, or look down towards your hands, whatever feels best for your body. Breathing in 3 breaths. Coming down. And then we will come back to our plank position. We'll plant the left hand down and we'll rotate over onto the long edge of the left foot, coming up and over. And then bringing that right hand up towards the sky. Bringing those hips up. Making sure the shoulder and arm are in alignment. And then breathe deeply. And unwind here. I'm a little bit tired and wobbly on this side. Returning back into plank. Letting that go with a big breath out. You can do that too. Good job. Coming back into a down dog, raising the hips up towards the sky. Walking out the legs just a little bit, expanding through the hands, lengthening the back, bringing the shoulders away from the ears. Let's calm the body back down using the breath. And then the right leg is gonna rise up on an inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to plant the right foot on the outside of the right hand. So it's a very long lunge, long, low lunge, and you can bring your knee down if that feels good to you here. You can continue to have it up. And this is called lizard pose. And when you're ready, we're going to keep the leg tucked in close to the body as we bring those arms, forearms down to the mat. Again here, don't look down at your belly, and don't look up at the ceiling. Just try to look down at your mat, lengthening that back leg, or you can drop that back knee down, whatever feels good for you. Keeping that neck long, and then bring that knee down. We'll come back up, bringing that right leg back into tabletop. And then finding our way into down dog. You're doing fantastic here. Connecting with the breath again. Using Ujjayi breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. And then when we're ready, we'll breathe in. That left leg will come up.
And exhaling, bringing the left foot outside. The left hand, keeping that knee tucked into the body. You can bring your knee down to the ground on the right leg. And then start to walk your palms forward. Bringing the forearms down to the ground. And if you've had an injury and it feels better for you to do one way or the other, like if one leg is like, oh, I feel strong and I can stay down, do that. If one leg is a little weaker, you can bring the knee down. For me, I broke my right knee, so I am still strengthening it. And then when we get ready, we'll walk out of lizard, bringing the left foot back to meet the right, popping back up into down dog. One last opportunity to have the head below the heart today. And then we'll just walk the feet forward. And then if you want to, you can cross the ankles and start to sit down into your seat. And rotate if you want to the side of your mat, or stay forward, wherever you are that best fits you today. If you want to come into lotus, bring yourself here. I'll bring our palms up. Take a nice breath in, filling up the whole body space. Then release whatever doesn't serve you for the day. Filling up with your Ujjayi breath, and then releasing.